What's up, guys? Welcome back to Listen and Flow with Des B, a place where I'm just talking out loud and navigating life. This is episode 4. Yes, episode 4. I can't believe I'm even saying this right now, but this is the final episode of the month. Isn't that crazy? That means Listen and Flow with Des B has been going on for practically a whole month now. Like, that's crazy. I'm flabbergasted. But I'm so thankful for the support that we have been getting. And shout out to Koya, our very first artist of the month. Her last sample is going to be at the end of this episode. And I just want to say thank you, Koya. Thank you for supporting me. And thank you for allowing me to play your music on this platform. So again, just thank you for being the very first artist that Listen and Flow with Des B features. Like, oh my gosh. So don't forget that you can check out Koya's music on Apple iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, and YouTube. So today we are going to be talking about I don't know. Period. You want me to explain further? I'll explain further. There's a lot of things that I've been feeling, and a lot of it deals with the Texas shooting. One, because about 2 weeks ago we actually had a lockdown at my school, and the person that they were looking for, he actually came into where I was working, and I saw him from my office, but he didn't see me, so I thought he was just a regular maintenance guy. And so I just, I was like, oh, okay, whatever, and I continued to set up, for my class. And then all of a sudden on the announcements, we get teachers, this is a lockdown. And I was like, okay. So I, closed my doors or whatever. And luckily I didn't have any students with me. But over the walkie-talkie, I heard that it was because of a strange guy walking around. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy was literally right in front of my office. And I thought he was just a maintenance guy. So we're on lockdown. I'm under my desk. I'm freaking out. It was just really scary, not knowing what was going on and being alone. And, I was on the phone with my people, like I was on speakerphone and stuff with them. And then all of a sudden, like, you heard the door, like somebody trying to get in, like it was like moving. But at that time, the police had came in, but I didn't know whether it was the police at the door, shaking it, or whether it was the guy that they were looking for. So it was just a lot going on through my mind at that point, because I was scared to look up and see who it was, because I didn't want, one, if it was the guy, I didn't want him to see me. But two, like the police, I didn't want them to make any sudden moves. For everybody else, it was like the police were the hero. But for me, it's like I've seen all of these police incidents go wrong. And so it was just really like I didn't know what to do. It turns out that luckily it was just a maintenance guy that nobody recognized, who had never been in the school. He didn't even check into the front office. And the police did end up getting into the office, but I didn't make any moves. I was like, I'm gonna stay right here. But they ended up getting a master key and coming in and like helping me. And thank God, it was a positive experience with the police, because I just feel like I'm just used to seeing negative experiences. So I was just scared. But luckily, the officers were really nice. And they asked me if I was good and stuff. But so I was still kind of shaken up from that. And I was in group chats with other coworkers, but there was just so many stories flying around. Like, people were saying how the maintenance guy had been asked why he was there, and he wasn't giving anybody answers. And then it was just like some people knew that it was probably the maintenance guy, but like I didn't know. Like, I wasn't for sure. Like, they couldn't find him in the building. So I'm like, what the heck? Where is this guy hiding at? Like, I don't even know who this man is. It hasn't been completely confirmed that he's the maintenance guy. Like, come on. So that was really scary. But then to figure out what happened in Texas, that is still really hard for me to fully grasp. And like tears come to my eyes, like thinking about it or talking about it. So I'm just going to touch on it really briefly. But the amount of fear that I felt in that moment 2 weeks ago was insane. And thank God, that situation with me, that was like a false alarm. But knowing for this school that wasn't a false alarm for them, knowing like the fear that had to be in them, like, it's crazy. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. My heart goes out to them so much. Like, not knowing what's going to happen, not knowing what's on the other side of those doors. And being so young, oh my gosh. Like, this world, like, me and my friend were talking, this world is hurting. It is just insane to me that somebody can do that. And the amount of heartache around the situation, like, I can't really even be on social media these next couple of days, or yesterday I know I really couldn't. And like I'll be up there, I'm gonna post my podcast and let people know that it's out, like this episode, but like I still plan on not being up there for at least until the weekend, because I know that's all I'm gonna see is about the shooting, and I can't look at it. I can't, because I work at an elementary school, and walking in the halls today was crazy. Because it's like, that could have been us. That could have been us. And then having a daughter, a child. Like, I have a child. Zoe is going to school one day. Zoe is going to be out there. And you're not even protected at schools? Kindergarten through 5th graders, like children. What? So it's just a lot to unpack. And it's just a lot of emotions I feel as a parent, as a teacher, as just somebody who cares. Like, you don't even have to be a parent to feel this heartache. You don't even have to be a teacher to feel this pain. So I'm gonna just stop right there, because it's crazy. But like I said, it's just a lot of feelings and emotions that are overwhelming. So today I'm just gonna talk about something more upbeat, because I'm not really able to digest, I'm not able to verbalize how I really feel. And it be like that sometimes. And some days, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may not have the words to explain what you're going through. Like, you just be so overwhelmed. You just be like, bro, I'm tired. Somebody asks how you doing, all you can say is, I'm tired. Sometimes you don't have the words. Sometimes it's so much that you're feeling. It's just kind of like, man, yeah, I'm just exhausted. I'm ready to go home. I'm ready for the weekend. Like, that's all you can say. So that's kind of what this is. It's just like, man, this is what some weeks look like. You showing up for yourself this week may look different than you showing up for yourself last week. Being the best that you can and doing what you can for yourself may be as simple as waking up and eating breakfast or eating that day. That may be your best this week, and that's okay too. So my best is this. My best is talking about what makes me feel good. I don't even know if my mom remembers asking me this, but one time she asked me, what do you like to do? Like, what makes you happy? So for me, Zoe, my daughter, her laugh, oh my gosh, her laugh and her smile makes me feel so good. I love my car concerts. I think I'd be sounding like Beyonce. I'm not even lying. Or Adele. I really give it my all. When you sing with the song, when you hit the high notes, it just blends right in. It's like, ooh, I can sing. The whole time you really can't sing. But if you really give it your all, you might sound like Beyonce. I love cuddling with Josh. Yeah, man. I love cuddling. I love spending time with family. We're solid. We've got a lot of go-getters. I love that about us. I love to create things in any form. Like, I love creating artwork, poetry, raps, anything, like building, creating like a canvas piece of art from scratch. I don't know. I can draw a nice flower. Y'all ever have like that go-to thing that you draw? Because you know you can draw it really good. That's me, bro. I like food. Like when people used to ask me what my favorite food was and stuff, or when people still do, I low-key hate giving it to them. I low-key hate telling them because it's such a stereotype. But guess what my favorite food is? Guess. Fried chicken. Boy, I love me some good fried chicken with some Texas Pete hot sauce. Oh my gosh, bro. Like, come on. And I don't know if y'all had the fried chicken that I had, but my aunties in the country know how to fry some fried chicken, bruh. If you had their fried chicken, that would be your favorite food too. I'm just saying. I love food and I love fried chicken. That really makes me happy. Hanging out with my friends. I love when I can be authentic. And when you get like sound advice. Not like that. I don't like being surrounded by yes men. Plants make me happy. I can't keep them alive, but I love how they look. Ooh, the smell of coffee. I don't like coffee, but I love how it smells. And I'm so happy I found the Grande Frappuccino at Starbucks because I feel fancy when I go to Starbucks. Whole time I know I'm just getting a kiddie drink. People talk about me and they're like, that's not even a real drink. I mean, whatever. Connecting with people. Like, I love genuine connections. When life gets overwhelming, just remember to look at the things that make you happy. And if you want to share with me what makes you happy, then follow me and message me on its_Despy on Instagram. I know I be talking about social media and my complex relationship with it, but again, I use it as a tool to connect with people. So tell me what you think. Tell me what makes you happy. But yeah, guys, so I am about to play Koya's last song for this month. This is called Sleep Well. If you are listening to this at night, I hope that it's been a vibe. I hope it's been chill. If you're not listening to this at night, then I hope that your day is chill or has been chill. And I hope that you have a good night rest tonight. I hope you guys have enjoyed Koya's music just as much as I have. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please stay safe out here. Stay grounded and find your happiness, okay? All right. Peace out.
I sleep well by myself. Don't make me question my mental health. Don't make me question. Scorpio placements in the 12. It's my secret wound, my sacred cocoon. I'll eat well by myself.